Welcome back to the Tahoe Today Show. Fun stuff happening over at the Crystal Bay Club this weekend. We're talking to James and Danny. You should be dancing. Yeah. Hello, you guys.
Hey, good morning. Excited to be here.
Oh, well, we're excited to have you up on the North Shore at the Crystal Bay Club this weekend. Tell me about your show.
Absolutely. So we are, as the name implies, a tribute to the Bee Gees. We play all their hits. So, when they first got started, they kind of had four different careers. They had like a pop folk era where they were more akin to the Beatles in the 60s, early 70s. Then there was kind of an R&B stage. Then they transitioned to disco, obviously, with the Saturday Night Fever album. And then they kind of had a late resurgence in the 80s and the late 90s. So we do pay tribute to all of their music, and you might hear a few surprises that you didn't know were written by the Bee Gees.
Very cool. One of the questions here is, how did you meet the band? How did you guys come together?
So we were in a wedding band together in San Francisco, and we actually got invited to open for a Neil Diamond tribute band. Their name is Super Diamond, if you want to look them up. But we opened for Super Diamond, and I said, hey, this is crazy that this many people came out to see a tribute band. But I guess if you can't see the actual artist, this is the next best thing. And there wasn't a whole lot of competition in California, so we kind of capitalized on that early. And it's been a rocket ship, and we love the music. We think it's the best songs in the world. So happy to be performing these timeless classics.
Are we going to be seeing some gold this weekend?
I don't know, Danny, are we?
I think we're going to be seeing a lot of gold this weekend.
I love it. I love it. This looks like so much fun. So what are you excited for in this upcoming year, huh?
Well, this is going to be our first show of the year, actually. So
right on.
Definitely the Crystal Bay Club, January 11th in Crystal Bay or Tahoe, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, definitely excited for the first show. Get the cobwebs off from the last 2 weeks. But we're also playing at the Mountain Winery in Sierra-at-Tahoe, which is a really big deal for us. We have a show at Ace of Spades in Sacramento, which isn't too far. We have another show, I think.
That one's on Valentine's Day.
I'll have to check my schedule, but we're playing in Grass Valley, so also not that far from Tahoe. So expanding to new audiences as well. So we're doing our first tour in Arizona, first tour in Oregon, first tour in Washington. So expanding out of California.
I have to ask you, have you played the Crystal Bay Club before?
This is our first time, so I don't know what to expect, but we're definitely excited about it.
Can I tell you, we were just there for New Year's Eve, and that venue is so much fun. Like, I have not been there, admittedly, in a really long time. It's right down the street from my house. But that venue is so much fun. The stage is fantastic. And it's big enough, there was a funk DJ there for New Year's, and everybody was dancing. So parking's super easy. You get right on into the room, and it's a party there at the Crystal Bay Club. So you're going to be stoked to be there. It's a great venue. You're going to be warmly welcomed, and we'll show up in droves and dance the night away right alongside you.
Well, you've got the right idea. You should be dancing, and I think that's really the theme of our band. So I think what separates us from a lot of tributes doing the same music, we've actually taken away the instruments from the singers, even though we all can play instruments, just to be more involved. So there's a lot more like fan engagement. We've got some synchronized dance moves.
Nice.
And I've had everybody like in the band, even if it's an instrumentalist, like they get times to solo, come to the stage, they're doing synchronized moves. So you'll see, it's definitely a party.
We make sure you're dancing.
I bet. I'll bet you're good at it. BayAreaBGs.com. We look forward to seeing you. Thank you guys for joining the show this morning. James and Danny. We'll see you this weekend.
So
Saturday night, January 11th, over at the Crystal Bay Club. That's right. You should be dancing. Get out your gold. I got some gold. Might have to head over to that one as well this weekend. There's a lot going on.